Nearly 2 years after this deadly drunk driving wreck at Jacksonville Beach, a former bartender has admitted it was his fault. Today, 33-year-old Joshua Lovingood pleaded guilty to DUI manslaughter and other charges for hitting two pedestrians. Bryn Turner was killed. Julio Gomez was seriously injured. News 4 Jax reporter Vic Micolucci tells us Lovingood faces more than a decade in prison.
Lovingood has been in jail for about a year and a half since he turned himself in. And this morning, he took responsibility by pleading guilty to taking a young man's life. Security video from a neighbor's house shows Joshua Lovingood's car speeding down 2nd Street. Jacksonville Beach police estimating he was going 70 in a 25-mile-an-hour zone. We've blurred most of the video from July 2019. It's too graphic, but in the distance it shows his car hitting two pedestrians, 22-year-old Bryn Turner and 28-year-old Julio Gomez. Turner, described as a bright and friendly college student, was killed. Gomez was seriously injured.
Prior to Mr. Lovingood crashing his vehicle, he was observed with several signs of impairment.
Today, a prosecutor laid out the details of the case. Lovingood appearing from the Duval County Jail, Turner's parents and Gomez watching online. Lovingood's public defender coming to a plea agreement with the state, admitting to DUI manslaughter, DUI with damage, and driving on a suspended license.
Is that what you wish to do, is plead guilty to those 3 charges?
Yes, sir.
Judge Mark Borrello accepting the plea, which comes with a minimum of 10 years, 4 months in prison. The max is 15 years behind bars.
Right. Understanding that, do you still wish to go forward with your plea?
Yes, sir.
On the night of the crash, detectives tell us Lovingood was working as a bartender at Ruby Beach Brewing. His blood alcohol level was .228, and a warrant notes he drank several alcoholic beverages with customers while he was at work. He had been arrested for DUI twice before, convicted once. His license was revoked in 2015. Gomez, who was seriously injured, told me, "We are still dealing with the emotional and mental consequences of this individual's negligence. I'm hoping to see the justice system take its course in the rightful way and that an example be made out of him." Turner's parents did watch that court hearing, but they say they're not going to make a public statement until the sentencing hearing. That, by the way, has been scheduled for June the 28th. Downtown, I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.
Thank you, Vic. A civil lawsuit filed against Lovingood and his former employer is still pending.